Good afternoon. Welcome to Paco's Playground. This is Paco's Insight. This is Nick. Today we're going to be watching a video about 10 cliches of a broke man. It's a very interesting video. I saw it before, and we're going to kind of analyze it now with Paco and kind of see the way society is looking at gender roles and maybe some other factors that cause some tension in those roles, and we look forward to reviewing this. Paco, what you think,
Yeah,
bro?
yeah. No, I do see it too. Guys are cheap. They can be. Guys think they're entitled and different things. So this video hopefully will touch on a bunch of different things, like the description says, cheap and stingy men. So not people who would typically raised as gentlemen.
Right.
So all right.
Used to manipulate women. And I don't want my dear elegant ladies to be manipulated. So in today's video, I'm going to give you some things that you can tell these men when they come with these cheap cliches. Let's start with number one.
I love independent women.
Oh, you know what I love? I love strong, masculine men. I love men who
Wrong.
look after women and treat their woman like a goddess.
Pause.
There's
So the guy says, I like independent women. How's that a bad thing, Paco? I don't want to have to take care of these. How's saying that you like independent women a bad thing?
It's not. To me, an independent woman is somebody who can do stuff on their own and doesn't need to be babied along.
Exactly. She's got her own job, maybe. She has her own car, her own lifestyle, her own hobbies, things she does.
Like me, when I look for a girl, I look for a girl who's strong and independent and can go out and
Yeah.
doesn't need to be babied along.
You don't want somebody who's weak-minded that you're going to have to take care of. That's like
Yeah.
having another kid. I don't know. I agree that what the guy says is reasonable. She's over here. She's trying to make it look like a bad thing because she wants a strong, rich man. You want to continue the video unless you have anything else to say on that? Because that's what she's saying. She's saying, I want a strong, rich man.
Yeah. Hold on one sec.
Men who look after their women. Okay, I look after my women, but I think this lady means something totally different.
Yep.
There's nothing more attractive than when a man steps into his masculinity and really looks after his woman like a true gentleman. That's what I love.
My ex-girlfriend only used me for my money.
Well, then you know how it feels for us women when men only use us for sex, without committing to us, and without ever taking full responsibility by providing for us like a true gentleman would do. Well, this is how we women feel used.
If I pay for today's date, you pay the next.
Pause it.
What? Oh, if I have to pay for a date.
There we go.
Yep, if I pay for this date, you pay for the next. I feel like that's an equal thing to do. It's hard to do that for a man, but it's what a man should be doing so that there's equality in the relationship.
Yeah.
Period. If you have the guy kind of paying for every date, is she really a strong, independent woman if she can't handle her stuff, whatever? It's one thing for the guy to do it out of his heart and all that. It's another thing for it to be exploited. I feel like it's a good practice to share those expenses. Unless you're super chivalrous or something. I get that side of it too, but make sure you're not getting beat, I guess is what I'm saying.
Yeah, and it's also like, even if it's like, if I pay for this date, do you pay for the next? It's not even that. It's just a matter of it's common courtesy, kind of thing. Like if you pay for the first one, the girl would either pay half or the full. Even if the girl doesn't want to pay the full, at least split it. Go half,
It's good for the female to contribute. It's good for the girl to, especially if she feels like she should be able to, you should let her contribute.
Yeah, and also too, and if you're going on dates and you're paying for every single date, every single movie, every single thing you guys do together, it's going to get to the point where the guy's going to start feeling used. It's going to feel like, hey, this girl's taking advantage of me because I'm being nice to her, and you kind of don't want to be put in that situation because
Absolutely, it's uncomfortable. Nobody wants to deal with that.
yeah, yep, yep,
You want to continue the video, Paco?
yep.
There won't be a next.
I don't like materialistic women.
Well, I don't like cheap men. You see, women are gatherers from an evolutionary psychology take. Men are hunters, women are gatherers. This has been part of our genetic programming for millions of years. Now, men are being celebrated for being hunters, but women are continuously shamed by our society for having this instinct of wanting to own things. They call us materialistic and they shame us for it, and in my opinion, this is sexist.
If you want equality, why should men be paying 100% of the time?
We want equal rights, but that doesn't mean that we are equals. We are not biologically equal. Men and women are built differently. So let's not pretend that we are equals, because that's just a manipulation men use and society use for the man's benefit. Women have far more disadvantages financially in society, but also biologically. This is why we need to stop talking about being equals and instead focus on what's fair. And what's fair is actually if the man takes some form of responsibility, provides for his woman, and like this, we would be able to at least balance out some of the unfairnesses that happen between the sexes because of biological reasons and because how our society is built.
I want to be with a woman who doesn't depend on me.
Well, that I believe is a responsibility to both the man and the woman to
All
make
right,
sure.
hold on a second, Paco. Can you stop the video?
Yeah.
So that last topic is outrageous, right? That the man should give her a like a budget or something so that she can balance out her equality or equity or whatever you want to say. That's ridiculous. And that gets me upset. Women's rights have been fighting so that they can be equal to men. This lady's is bringing them back to the Stone Ages and saying, hey, you're not equal. Don't think that you're equal. You're this. So you need to go out and beg for money. It's not like she's telling these women to do anything that's nice for the guy. Nowhere in this video do I see that. I just see her trying to influence females or whatever to go out there and subjugate men and get these gender roles messed up or something. If a woman wants to be strong and independent and doesn't want to rely on her man, why would her man give her money so that she could have equity? That's absurd, Patrick.
Yeah. All right, let's take a look at the comments because Richard posted a comment. Let's take a look at it. I left someone a while ago because I felt like I was paying for everything and she didn't pay for nada. It should work both ways. Pay half at least, or once in a while, pay full. So, yeah, that's kind of something that I was touching base on. It's kind of it needs to work hand in hand because, like Richard's saying, he felt used because he was paying for everything. You know, I don't know. It's just,
in my opinion, is that there's a lot of ways to get around this whole thing. Right? One of the ways to get around it is if I pay for dinner and we're going bowling after, you pay for bowling. You're kind of splitting it. You're still paying for dinner. She still contributes.
Yep.
And then, you both feel good about it. You don't have to split a bill. You don't have to just do it for dinner. You can do it for a bunch of other stuff. So I think that if you're with her in a relationship where she doesn't say it, at least, then you're probably going to end up paying for everything. And that's something you're going to have to decide the value of that relationship. If you just want to pay for everything because you're a very chivalrous man, that's what you want to do. But at least be wary that, she's interested in paying. Otherwise, you could be in a gold digger situation like we're watching here. This is a gold digger drill instructor teaching these girls how to make money off of their.
I wouldn't even necessarily say that she's a gold digger. I'd say she's
Patrick, she asked for a salary. She asked for like an allowance. That's not a gold digger. She wants an allowance so she can be equal to the man. If you give me X number of dollars, we'll be equal. That's not a gold digger.
Okay, yeah, no, that's a gold digger, but all right.
Ugh.
Fair point. Fair point.
She's just trying to make herself look good, but she's all messed up in this video.
She's not making herself look good. She's making herself look to any guy who potentially could want to date her, change their mind.
Yeah, agreed.
Like if I saw this from a girl and I was going to go on a date with this girl, I would not want to go on a date after hearing all her 10 because you could admit though, if she had to meticulously think about this list. It's 10 cliches that, and I like how that she doesn't refer to these guys, or she doesn't refer to females. She says 10 cliches cheap men love saying. She doesn't. A better title for this video would be 10 cliches gold diggers say.
Either way, it's a problem. You know what I
mean? Either way, she's not making a very good. I mean, I'm sure she's I'm not even going to defend any of the bullet points because, I mean, I'm old school, especially when it comes to relationships, you know. But it's relationships are 50-50, you know. It can't be how she's wording it is it's 100% of the man paying all the time. The girl shouldn't have to be held to that standard of needing to pay. It should be the guy's responsibility.
I get what she's saying, you know, and how we see it as a wrong thing. But I think that we need to continue a little more of the video.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. And let's see if she kind of defends her position. Because right now all we're seeing is the gold digging. We don't know what does she do for the guy that makes the guy want to pay or why he should pay. What is her service?
Yeah.
Happen in the relationship. From the man's side, he has to truly offer her an allowance so that she contains her independence. She doesn't have to ask him for money every time she wants something, and so that she actually can have some form of savings in case she would need it for a rainy day. Now, with regards
to savings is his money.
No, wait. So
savings is his money.
So the guy needs to give the girl an allowance so she can save money for a rainy day. But what if the guy needs money for a rainy day? How's he going to get through a tough time?
He's going to ask her for his own money. He's going to ask her for the money back. Hey, listen, I'm having a rainy day. Can I get my money back, please?
Hey, I just got fired from my job. I'm going to need that money that
the allowance.
I'm going to need that money I gave you. That allowance I'm giving you so you can have a good time. Yeah, I'm going to need that money back because I lost my job.
That's ridiculous. You want to check
guaranteed that if that was to happen, oh hey, I'm going through a tough time, work laid me off. Guaranteed, this type of lady right here would not stick by you through that. She'd be like, oh
yeah,
and leave. She would not stick. She would not stick around. Oh, my allowance is gone. Well, on to the next sucker.
Right, she probably has like 3-4 dudes paying her all at the same time. She's another one that's probably on OnlyFans making $2,000 a week or something. Like this is Exhibit A, what we've been talking about on this channel.
Yeah.
In regards to society, how do you get to a point as a society where this is what you want to do? You're targeting guys not because you want to be if you want to be a housewife, not a gold digger. This lady's not telling any of these females to be housewives or whatever. She's telling them to make money from the guy, suck him dry. That's all you do. Are you seeing anything different here, Paco?
No, it's cut and dry. Take this guy for his money. It's all they have to offer. That's it. Nothing more.
Can you pull up the comments on this video so we can see what people? Because I know I saw some comments from Taylor and stuff.
And I want to bring up what did Taylor say in the? Yeah, I paid once too many times because I was nice and stupid at the time. Never put my foot down and said, no, you need to pay once in a while.
Yeah, I mean, it's reasonable. If you want to pay because you're a nice guy, great. But if she doesn't offer or there's no sign that she's going to pay, you need to ask her to pay. Like if you're worried about money or whatever, you should. Because there needs to be equality in the relationship. You know, at least some type of equity that you guys have, in my opinion. I don't want to read these. Because this is just a bunch of angry dudes.
Probably. Yeah. It'll just stir to the fire. It'll get us more riled up than
I want her to defend her position. That's what I
which
want.
she hasn't done anything other than rag on men for the last 3 minutes.
Yeah.
She needs to have an education, she needs to have work experience, and of course she needs to have savings. Like this, she will always be independent no matter what happens. Plus, this way, a man will never be able to use that against a woman in order to kind of lock her down in a relationship. However, I am aware that there is a small percentage of women who are just too lazy to work and believe that staying with a man, even if they don't like him, is better than going and work full-time in some job that they hate. Now, I don't support that type of behavior.
Yeah, but why put the guy through that?
There will always be people out there who just do things like this. However, I don't think it's fair for the rest of the female population to be judged and categorized as these type of women just because a small percentage does it. Most women are not like this. Most women are intelligent and smart and will want to keep their independence as much as possible. So let's not generalize everybody and just focus on what's fair for the women.
So you want me to pay you a salary for being with me?
This is not a job.
What guy has ever said that?
This is a very skewed way of looking at it. It's like as if you are literally passively aggressively calling.
The guy that's dating her is the one that said that.
Yeah, but I'm saying
whoever's dating her saying, "You want me to pay you a salary to date me?" That's the person, because she just said she wants an allowance so she can have savings for a rainy day. That guy's gonna say, "You want me to pay you for this?" And then she said, "It's not a job." I want to try to get through the video here without stopping because I feel like we need to get whatever she has to say out there before we wrap this up.
Yep.
That's my opinion of it.
Yep. So
that way we can open up for comments after we complete this.
Only very defensive men would say such a thing, and they would use it as a manipulation strategy in order to shame her. A true gentleman who takes full ownership of his masculinity would actually feel honored to be able to support the woman that he has by his side and that he truly cares for. He will want to offload her shoulders with some of the burden. So it's all about from what perspective you look at it.
What do you bring to the table?
Are you seriously asking me this?
It's like you're only with me because of the money.
Well, do you know, as women, we have to constantly wonder and worry about, is he with me because of the sex, or because of the looks, or because I cook so well, or clean so well, or does his dirty laundry? I don't know.
You're acting entitled.
You know that men act entitled on a daily basis, and it's fully normal. They act entitled when every day they are in bed, humping your leg, wanting sex from you, wanting this from you, and they don't feel shy when they want you to cook something, to clean something, to run an errand, to look after the kids, to do this, to do that. Now that's okay, but as soon as a woman is asking for this one thing, then we are these entitled gold diggers. Do you see the unfairness?
That's Swedish.
Not all men are, of course, like this. There are good men and there are bad men. But in this video, I'm targeting specifically the cheapskates. And truly, some of the things that I've mentioned today, they really do use that as part of their manipulation strategy. And my work here with School of Affluence is to make you become more aware of these manipulation tactics, but also I want to empower you so that you can set stronger boundaries, because our society today is not built in favor for women to actually set boundaries. Our society is built around shaming women and make women actually hop onto the team of these cheapskates. Now, we're not going to do that anymore. Now, in my program, Secrets of the Elite Woman, I do teach more in depth about setting strong boundaries. Enrollment is currently closed, but you can visit schoolofaffluence.com to put yourself on the waitlist. Now, ladies, I have a fantastic video for you. Up next is called Why Men Should Pay, and you should definitely watch this video if you want to go a little bit deeper on this fun subject. I will see you in that video.
yeah, I'm not gonna watch that video, lady.
I just started delivering.
So
All right. We made it. We made it through that video. She never defended herself. She made a couple points about cleaning and this and that, but she didn't sell it to me, I don't think. That's my opinion of that.
Yeah.
I don't think she sold the bag on it. I feel like
all she really showed me was that she's never going to pay for a man. Guys shouldn't ask anybody them to split the bill, and that guys always think that
yeah,
apparently
that's
the
pretty
main
much
board and the thing she kept bringing up too is it kind of made it seem like that she thinks all guys are in relationships for sex.
exactly.
She made that point multiple times. Oh, is they using me for sex? No, I mean you'll be surprised how many guys now in today's society don't even care about sex.
A lot of dudes nowadays are on OnlyFans. If you don't know about this shit, watch the video from yesterday. Okay, and I apologize for dropping that word there. But these guys don't need to have sex when they can just go on OnlyFans. They go on OnlyFans and they're having all kinds of strange erotica stuff going on over there. It's not natural. So
yeah, if you didn't watch that OnlyFans video that me and Nick did yesterday, checked it out because in that video we watched, it was a guy who spent over $2,000 just to buy feet pictures of a girl. So if that's your cup of tea, it's pretty weird. But
I mean, that's a scary time. When you're in society and females are trying to use a certain not females, this girl. I wouldn't say most girls probably have nothing to do with this. This is crazy, right? And if most girls behaved like this, there would just be like a war of the sexes or whatever. So she's pushing some crazy agenda that's not even normal, and guys need to be on the lookout because you got so many things coming at us from all angles. It could be this OnlyFans situation where there's porn addiction problems and social media influence and bullying that goes on, and now you have this lady and whoever follows her concepts talking this crazy stuff, and you really feel under attack. You really do.
and she's like, I'm targeting the cheapskates. It kind of seems like she was targeting every and all guy. Like every guy she's ever met has been like this.
Yeah,
and she didn't.
Well,
she didn't really defend her.
Name School of Affluence is the name of her channel. So if you think she's not doing this on purpose to make affluence, to make money, to have this income and all this type of stuff, she's doing it. She's doing it on purpose. She knows what she's doing, and now she's teaching others how to do it as well, which is pretty sleek. I mean, who knows what kind of money she's making, but that's pretty interesting. Paco, any other comments on the live stream here that we can kind of see before we wrap up?
Richard basically said if I was that female, I would feel ashamed of myself.
Yeah. I mean, you're not really preaching equality if you're saying you want a man to pay you a salary or something just for being with them. That's not. You should want to be with somebody because you love them, not because of their money. And
and then Richard also said about the whole allowance thing.
Yeah.
I think this is from your buddy Derek. He just commented saying the next guy she sleeps with will be the exact opposite of what she thinks she wants.
Yeah, exactly.
That's exactly right.
That's going to happen. That's definitely going to happen. And it's a scary thought that she's out there teaching these females a certain type of thing. Go out there and make your money off, make your salary off of somebody. And on the back nine, it's like, hey, you're paying us because you want to hump our legs, or you like the way we look, or whatever. You like the way we cook, clean. She literally said that.
Yeah.
That's the type. She's looking for any and all guys who are going to deal with that until she gets played by somebody. And then, because whoever she dates might know she's got a piggy bank of everybody else's money. And, you see stuff like that happen all the time where they end up getting conned. Con gets conned. This could happen to her, literally her. She'd go out and date this guy and he robs her piggy bank or something. And then, kind of Robin Hood thing. You feel bad, not feel bad, whatever. So we don't wish that on her. But she should probably stop trying to use men for money and be independent and strong.
Yeah. She should go out and look for a guy that's actually going to treat her the way she deserves to be treated and not give her an allowance and You know,
She should.
I mean, if because guaranteed, if she's with a guy that's like, oh, you need money, here's my wallet, you know, take my debit card, she's gonna end up using them, and this guy's gonna be blinded to it because she's leading him on. That's exactly what she's doing, is leading these people on, which is, you know, it's not right. It's
Yeah.
and like she said, she was pushing another video of I will never pay for a man or whatever, but
Yeah, and I think that's.
and I'm gonna point out one of the comments that I'm looking at on the video. It says the man should offer her an allowance so she can keep her independence. Now he's quoting what she said.
Yeah, that's what she said.
He said, and not ask him. So the man should offer her an allowance so she can keep her independence and not ask him for money if she needs something. How is this independent as opposed to being a dependent on a man?
It's being a proud dependent.
She's basically, yeah.
She's being just a proud dependent. That's her prerogative, which I guess, but I don't support that. And I'm not, that's anti-feminist. That's anti-feminist in a hard way.
I mean, and if she believes in that and it works for her, then I mean,
God bless you.
God bless her, and you know, best of luck to her in her endeavors. But in today's society, she's not going to find many good guys. You know, I mean, a lot of guys actually respect women and actually go 50-50, or like me, I'm old school. I'll pay for the first date. You know, I'll pay for the first date, make a good impression. That's how I was brought up. But I'm not going to pay for every single date that comes up, you know. Or like Nick said earlier, pay for the dinner, and then if you guys go to a movie or bowling, she'll pay for the movie. You know, it needs to be on an even playing field, you know.
Yeah. All right. Well, I think we pretty much nailed this one. If there's anything you'd like to respond in the comments to this video, share it with your friends. Let us know other situations that you want us to review. Here on Paco's Playground, we're trying to put out good content on a regular basis for you. Right now, we're definitely open to suggestions for videos of pretty much any topic that you want us to review. Please continue to subscribe, hit the bell button so you can be notified when Paco and I go live and react to some stuff out there or just have a discussion with you.
Yep.
And we're going to try to premiere some live streams coming up. So look out for those so you can be a part of the online conversation, live chat during the stream.
Yep.
And this is Nick.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, guys. We'll see you in the next one.
Bye.